Well, it will be Sunday, so happy Mother's Day. I'm guessing no breakfast in bed, no homemade kind of nothing.
Nothing.
No. Ever enjoyed one yet?
No, because we've always got a game. I'm sure Harry will make me something, but I'll be out the door early to get here to meet the team to have breakfast before we set off for Reading. So let's hope Mother's Day is qualifying for the next round of the Cup, and maybe we can bake some cakes when I get home later that night.
Yeah, and another week, Emma, and another load of trophies that arrive via various players. I mean, do you kind of keep track of them? Do you celebrate each one? I mean, you look at Sam and Lauren this week, and you had your pictures taken yesterday, didn't you? It's just so normal for you? Does it still feel kind of special?
Yeah, of course. We celebrate them in-house, all of their individual achievements. We had Anne, who was nominated in top 3 goalkeepers of the world. Jessie Fleming in the team, Sam, Lauren last week with at the LFA Awards. Internally, we always celebrate their individual success as part of the team, and that's something we've done as a tradition ever since I've been here.
Yeah, and it's FA Cup this weekend, and I know that it's quite interesting to see the headlines around World Cup. I'm sure you've seen the equal pay, and you've got your thoughts on that. 2027 is the aim, but equally this week, the Lose team has talked about equal pay in the FA Cup. I think it's 45,000 compared to 450,000 for teams at this point. Right. What's more important? I mean, which one? We know which one gets some more headlines, but which one do you feel is more important for the women's game?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, I often say that the important thing around prize money is the reason I think there should be more prize money is not about the top teams. I talk about it for the teams throughout the pyramid, and that the importance for teams to be able to host an FA Cup game and it be an opportunity for them to financially, get something from it, I think is equally critical. But as we're growing, we're seeing incremental growth of that prize money. But of course, it's not at the level anybody wants it to be at. But my hope is that one day we can get to that place where we don't have this conversation, and that the smaller clubs are going to be looked after.
And in a sense, that maybe makes the FA Cup having equal prize money almost more important than equal prize money at a World Cup. When you look at the benefit for that club in the Championship. Like Manchester United this weekend.
Listen, I think it's all important, but I also think that it's important that the prize money, whether it be domestically or internationally, we talk about the World Cup, let's hope it goes to the players. For me, that's important. We've still got to put in place mechanisms to make sure that happens, and you see that there's still so much work to be done in our game, because the smaller nations or the smaller teams, while a team like us are competing to win the FA Cup, I am always invested in making sure that the whole game keeps benefiting from the success of any of the teams in it. And I think last year was a step in the right direction, and we have to keep pushing for more and more every year.
As well as that, I can't believe I wrote the words Kim Kardashian down on my prep list this morning, because she was at the Arsenal game last night with her children. Oh,
I was at an event at Stamford Bridge.
Yes, well, the one where there was some swearing, or is it another one?
I think there was a there was a little bit.
We've given Graham
not from me.
No, we've given Graham what for this morning. But coming back to Kim Kardashian, her children were in WSL shirts. I mean, sadly for you, they were Miedema and Katie McCabe. But that's just about as good a publicity as you're ever going to get, isn't it?
I think for my sister Victoria it is. She likes the Kardashians. I don't watch the show
no,
personally.
I had to slightly check them up. But that's pretty cool. Even I can see that that's pretty cool.
Yeah, listen, the more the merrier. We get involved with the game, and I think that our game is getting recognised for the right reasons. The product, whether they're Miedema or McCabe fans, you know, good for them. And the more, you know, fans we can get into our game, celebrity or not, you know, the better it'll be for our sport as a whole.
And just finally, the game on Sunday sets you up for, I mean, every week, I know you're going to say to me, it is a big week, but it does feel like a really kind of big few weeks coming up for you, doesn't it? Lyon twice, Man City, and you just need to, I guess, go into it in exactly the right place.
Just got to roll with it. That's the thing. We had it last week with Manchester United. We played a game. You know, Guru was sick before the game. We have a couple of injuries. I think this is just par for the course for this time of the year, and I know that the whole squad has worked so hard to put each and every one of us in the position where everybody will be able to play their best part over these weeks. And I know what we've developed over time, and we've built a team for a long period of time to try to cope with these situations. And you know, our goal is to make sure that, you know, not only that we're competing, but that everybody feels like they can play their part. And I think that the squad that I talk about so much every week will certainly come into play in the next few weeks. We're going to need absolutely every single player.
Brilliant. Perfect. Thank you very much.